You ain't never had no girl. So why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. You talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on.
Oh man, what's going on, y'all? Grind Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video. We're talking about Travis Hunter and his girlfriend again because they're constantly showing little scenes with his girlfriend acting up or just getting caught in a bad light every single time, and it's not looking good. But you see Travis Hunter right there, man, and you can tell Travis Hunter is genuinely a good dude. The way he's responding to people criticizing his relationship and his girlfriend is actually like one of the most positive ways you could probably respond to somebody. He's like, it's like a little kid, like, yeah, go find your own girl, go find your own life. And then I think even at the end he was saying something like she cried herself to sleep because she was, tired of all the criticism and whatnot. He's saying, yeah, please everybody, just send her a text message with positive energy so she can wake up to positive energy and all that kind of stuff. So even while all this kind of mess is still happening, he's still trying to make sure she's straight and all this kind of stuff. And he ain't really hardly even saying anything crazy. He could have really been out here like, yeah, you guys suck it. I won a Heisman and you guys are trash sitting on your couch, and what are you gonna do with your life? Put the fries in the back, bro. He could be like that. But we're gonna go ahead and check out a few of these different clips as to why he even had to defend his girl. And I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know what I think. Of course, I'll let it hear what y'all think too. Let's get it.
All right.
I just I hear them when I'm running.
You go to the hotel, you go walk around. Five o'clock, everything starts. 4:30.
We're together.
We can't find Matt. I called him twice.
Where's that coming from?
What's that?
That's Trev, we're going to take one as a group, and that's it.
So I don't know if you guys caught that, but she was basically saying something along the lines of, what do you want me to do? Why you do that? Like, basically kind of trying to, kind of rush him, or maybe just doing too much and saying too much while at his event. This is not about you. This is about him. He's taking pictures with the fans, and I'm guessing she's also kind of mad a little bit that, maybe he's taking pictures. There might be some ladies there or something like that, but it looked like he was following the rules. He had his hands in front and all that little mess right there. But, she feels like, why aren't you giving me the attention or something like that? Like one of them kind of silly girls that just doesn't really understand the gravity or magnitude of a situation and thinks that they can say or do whatever around everybody else. And I think that makes for a bad mate. This is not grounds for termination right here, but this just shows another layer as to why she may not be the best bet for him. She doesn't understand, hey man, he out here doing this. And you don't need to really be around him while he does this. You could be in the other room or something like that, sitting down. You could be sitting down with Colt Prom and the other people that are like his family, and just be out the way. But you want to be right there in front of him, guarding him and making sure he's doing everything that you think he's supposed to be doing when all his fans are coming and checking on him. And I think this is how pretty much everybody on the internet is looking at him, and a lot of other people outside of that too. But let's go and check out another clip that I thought was disrespect. Let's get it. So you guys see that. I didn't like it at all. I feel like it was a nonverbal cue right there as to how she really feels about him. I guess like not really feels about him, but I think in a way, well, yeah, this is how she feels about him. But in a way, she didn't really want him to win. She was just hoping he would come and maybe that little Janty dude would have won, or one of them other jokers would have won. And, they would have just been there, would have been like, oh yeah, you'll get him next time, champ, or something like that. And a lot of people were saying, imagine how she's going to be when, he actually is losing, like not losing like game wise, but losing in life. Like maybe he does get an injury that really sets him back a few steps, the money starts drying up. He's not as young as he was. He's not as intriguing as he was. People don't want to see him on no commercials as much. The thrill is gone. What is she gonna do then? To me, that little bit right there shows that something's not right. Why would you not immediately stand up? Both her and his mom. The mom, I don't know, like the mom is like a little bit offset too, but we're gonna get into that a little bit later. But the girl, what? Like, why didn't you just immediately stand? Like, who does that? Like let my girlfriend win some big prestigious award. Like the Heisman is something that, is a something that's like one of the best. Like that's like one of the greatest awards a football player could win. That's like that's crazy. She like I said in the earlier thing, she does not understand the gravity or magnitude of the situation. And even if it wasn't a high situation, he's still winning an award, and support your man when he's winning an award. What are we talking about, man? What are we saying? And the coach prom had to be like, hey, get your ass up. Why did he have to tell her to get up? She really wasn't going to get up. And this man's walking down with a whole big Heisman trophy. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Now let's go and get into what the mom said. And I'm going to get into a little bit more why I think Travis, kind of tends to go after the girls that he goes after. Let's get it.
He's in trouble. He's still never serious. So it's like, I love the person that he is, but I'm also grateful that because what they said was my biggest mistake turned out to be the biggest blessing. So that just goes to show you, you can make mistakes, but that does not define who you are. And I'm so excited for him, but I'm also so excited for all the people that's behind him, all the people that look up to him and see that he is just, you can do it. That doesn't matter if you fall, get back up. You only fail when you stop, and he didn't. Now look at him. Well, I just want to say this is for the strong moms out there because you have just spoken truth to all of us. Thank you so much.
So right there, some stupid people was trying to twist her words and say that she was basically saying Travis was a mistake. When she didn't say he was a mistake, she said that everyone told her that having him initially would be a mistake. So we're going to have to go ahead and clarify that right there. But at the same time, I would say that she could have kept that. There was no reason for her to even go into that. The things that she was saying right there don't really correlate into Travis winning his Heisman trophy. It's like, we're glad you didn't fall victim to the Planned Parenthood jokers. But at the same time, you could have kept that story, man. You talking about some, I'm just saying, you can make mistakes and come back from them. That has nothing to do with Travis's story. From what we know, Travis hasn't made any mistakes or done anything crazy. Travis doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He gets good grades. He's a 4.0 student, for crying out loud. What are we talking about? What are we saying? This dude's been a star athlete all the way through his whole academic time, right? So what are we talking about? You didn't do anything going to the practices. You didn't go to the weight room. You didn't go study the film. You didn't sit there and concentrate on your work and get all A's in high school and college. It's like, what are we saying, And I'm not saying she's a bad woman or nothing like that, but I think that this gives you a little bit more of an insight as to why Travis might be choosing on an old girl. This might be his first girlfriend or whatnot. And he feels like, those kind of actions or kind of things that she's saying are okay. Maybe the way his mom acted, growing up, maybe she just did little things here and there that were selfish or kiddie, and they weren't really the level of authoritative figure. Like, you look at your mom and your dad and all of them as like the end all be all as as you're a kid, and she's probably doing things that are like on his level or something like that, being petty, being selfish, stuff like that, and he thinks it's okay. And that's the kind of stuff that his girl was doing, And while she did raise a good kid, I think that, single moms always tend to be missing something with the kid. She gave him all the good general things. He's a scholar. He's smart. He's a good-hearted dude, generous. He's an athlete, so she made sure he kind of stayed on those things, while she was the one who actually did them and persevered. But, she did make him do those things or initially introduced him to those things, or maybe she didn't, but she didn't tell him don't deal with this type of girl or anything like that, or even showing it in actions. She's showing them that that's okay. And I just think that that's that's kind of one of the downfalls of single momdom sometimes when dealing with single moms raising boys. I'd say, I mean, they could be wrong raising girls. I think that that's just something that you need your dad around for, to be able to tell you, these girls, they'll use you and they'll play with you and they'll bust your homeboy, baby, and all that kind of stuff. So, and I think about this particular story that I recently came across, man. This girl that I was talking to, she would always be telling me, yeah, why don't you get me gifts and flowers and all this stuff on the first date? And it's like, I'm telling her, well, why would I do that for you? And you're not even nice to me. And then first off, the first date is something like where we're just filling out. You don't just go all gung ho with flowers unless you guys have been talking and really, really having great chemistry beforehand or something like that. And then when you meet up on the first date, you're like, yeah, I want to go and get her some flowers or something like that. But she tells me basically about this one dude that she was dealing with, and he's doing too much, overextending himself. I think he's a simp. Y'all let me know, because I'm going off on a tangent if he was a simp. But basically, she went to college. He didn't go to college. He's working or something like that. And he doesn't have a car or anything like that. But his mom's got him paying all of her bills. His mom's got him paying all of her bills. He doesn't have a car. He's working. I'm sure he's working more than 40 hours a week. And she's got him paying all her bills. So the girl was bragging, talking about, yeah, he paid all his mom's bills. And then he would send me money when I didn't have no money at college. And then he'll be like, if you want something on Fashion Nova, then yeah, just fill up the cart. Whatever you got in the cart, I'll get it. And I was like, he's a stupid simp, because his mom obviously didn't tell him, yeah, why are you overextending yourself to this girl that she said herself didn't want to even be with you in a relationship. Yeah, you might be able to bust on it once or twice, but she said she didn't want to be in a relationship, and you're doing all this and you don't even have a car. And then the girl comes back with some bad equivalent type of stuff, saying, yeah, well, I had taught him how to drive and I was nice to him. And I think girls they overestimate their value when they do, when it comes to the reciprocation process and everything like that. I don't know. You're not supposed to get like a dude $1 million or nothing like that. But, you being nice to a guy is just something you're supposed to do. You helping a dude learn how to drive. Why did his goddamn bum ass mom not help him learn how to drive? So that means during this whole period, he's overextending himself. He doesn't have a car. So that means he's probably buying Ubers. And we know Ubers are expensive. At the same time that he's paying for Ubers, which are expensive to get to and from work, where he's probably not making that much money because he's fresh out of high school with no real experience in anything or diplomas or any trades. His mom has a car. She's not taking him though. And then also while he's doing this, paying all her bills, paying for Ubers, working, he's sending this girl that says she doesn't really want him or see him in any kind of way money to eat, and telling her to get a cart full of clothes. No matter what she gets, he'll pay for it. I'd say this guy's a simp, and I think that that's because his mom is selfish and didn't teach him, yeah, this is how you deal with girls and all that kind of stuff. And at the same time, the girls told me, yeah, his mom had love me. Nobody whose mom really cares about them would let them sit there and do that. And that's the problem. I say, that's why I say a single mom can't really tell you everything about, manhood. She can give you like all the good stuff, because obviously this dude's good. He's generous. He's willing to work. He's willing to help out. And, he don't want to see nobody starve, whatnot, but it's misplaced. It's misguided to me. And that's why I say that, it's just kind of similar to Travis Hunter's situation. This guy is a good dude, good-hearted guy. He's smart. He's athletic, all that good stuff. But this girl right here is showing little signs, and he is not seeming to catch them. And his mom doesn't seem to be telling him anything. And his mom also seems to be kind of in a similar bracket of woman, I'd say. I don't know, But that's just my thoughts on, that right there, man. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about my little story right there. Is that dude a simp? And then also at the same time, what do you guys think about these whole situation with the Heisman Trophy for Travis Hunter? Was his girl disrespectful, or was she just running around here being a girl? Or, was his mom disrespectful and selfish with what she said? Or was she just being a dumb mom? And what? And y'all let me know, man. That's it for the video, man. If you watched up to this point, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.